Namaste and welcome to Tridevi Chamunda Mandir in Denver, Colorado. This is Yamajit, and I'm very glad you've joined us this evening for part 6 of our series, Modern Chod Practice for the West. Tonight, we're going to be combining several elements from previous installments to explore and process a personal issue of your choice. A couple of quick announcements. This coming Tuesday, part 2 of our new series, Tantric Breathwork and Meditation. We'll be doing a meditation called POA, which is a form of chakra purification. And then a week from today, Friday, 7 p.m., we'll be doing a fire puja and satsang to the goddess Chinnamasta. Again, both events at 7 p.m., either live on YouTube or you can join us in person at our temple. Some quick legal disclaimers. This presentation is for educational purposes only and does not claim to diagnose, prevent, or cure any disease or disorder. The advice and methods of this presentation should not be construed as financial, medical, or psychological advice or treatment. Please seek advice from a professional if you have serious financial, medical, or psychological issues, and if a CHA section doesn't seem to feel right, please do not perform it. This meditation contains imagery that some may find disturbing. Discretion is advised. And by watching and or participating in this presentation, you understand that results are not guaranteed. Yamajit, John Hollinsby Mayer, Tridevi Chamunda Mandir, and YouTube cannot accept any responsibility for any injuries or damages incurred from the practices and meditations contained in this video. So again, welcome to our 6th monthly installment of Modern Chod Practice for the West. Cha is a traditional meditation practice within Tibetan Buddhism. Cha means to cut or sever the ego, and this practice allows one to release oneself from negative effects of ego attachments. Culturally, we're conditioned to fear, fight, and or repress the shadow side of our psyche. In this guided meditation, the participant transforms the shadow by symbolically feeding it to his or her body. Tonight, our practice will involve working with some personal issue or physical symptom of your choice within the context of the 3 feasts which we experienced in last month's practice. The white feast of nectar, the red feast of flesh and blood, and the black feast of dark nectar. In other words, you're going to be working with 3 different inner demons from progressively deeper levels of the issue that you are choosing to explore. In this practice, as with others already shared, inner issues such as insecurities, fears, unhealthy patterns, addictions, depression are personified as inner demons. You can also use this practice to help to understand and work with any psychological issues behind some physical condition or symptoms. The goal of this practice is to transform and redirect these energies, not by trying to repress or fight or destroy them, but by honoring them and giving them what they most desire. Cha practice dates back to Tibet in the 11th century. It was developed by the female guru Machig Lobdran with influences from the shamanic practices of the indigenous Bon religion, and then it has been adapted through the centuries by many others. I've been doing variations of this practice over the last year, and have found them very effective. Most recently, I've been learning a traditional Cha practice dedicated to the goddess Vajrayogini, the personification of female Buddhahood, and her most wrathful aspect, Tromanagmo, the wrathful Black Mother. This was the theme of last month's practice. Tonight's Cha will once again be presented as a guided meditation during which participants are invited to visualize their bodies consumed in 3 different feasts: a white feast of nectar, a red feast of flesh and blood, and the black nectar feast. It was inspired by last month's traditional practice, along with modern adaptations that have been developed by Lama Trulsum Alion and Baal Kedman. In Cho practice, it's important to note that what we are offering is not our literal body, but instead the idea of our body. And this can include the idea of everything else that we value and identify with as well. After the 3 feasts, we will spend a few minutes meditating in stillness and silence in order to fully integrate the practice. Traditional Cha involves a guided visualization chant, which is spoken to and sung either in Tibetan or English, and accompanied by the playing of a damaru drum, a bell, and a thigh bone trumpet or kangling. A couple of other things that you'll be asked to visualize is a skull cup or kapala, like this one I have some Mandarin origins in, and also a kartika or curved blade used in sky burial. This is an example of a kartika. So let's go into the practice of the 3 feasts. We're going to begin with a short opening puja. Om Ahum. Om Ahum. Om Ahum. Om Mahaguru Dakini Sapadavada Agyam Praticha Om Sva. We offer water for drinking. Om Mahaguru Devadakini Sapadavada Padyam Praticha Om Svaha. We offer water for washing. Om Mahaguru Dakini Sapadavada Dope Pushpam Praticha Om Sva. We offer flowers. Om Mahaguru Dakini Sapadavada Dope Praticha Om Sva. We offer incense. Om Mahaguru Dakini Sapadavada Aloke Praticha Om Sva. We offer the light of a flame. Om Mahaguru Dakini Sapadavada Gande Praticha Om Sva. We offer perfume. Om Mahaguru Dakini Sapadavada Navidye Praticha Om Sva. We offer food. Om Mahaguru Devadakini Sapadavada Shabda Praticha Om Sva. We offer music. Jema. So I invite you now to find a comfortable seat where your back can be straight. Roll your shoulders around and back to open your chest. You can be seated on your mat or in a straight back chair. You can also do this practice lying on your back in Shavasana as well. Take time. Arrange any props that you might need to feel comfortable, cushions, blankets, and so forth. Now close your eyes and breathe deeply. And let the sound of the bell, the drum, and the thigh bone trumpet guide you into a state of relaxation.
I invite you now to silently declare with me the universal intention or sankalpa for this practice. We now declare that we are performing this practice for the benefit of all sentient beings. We will now take 12 deep, clearing breaths. For the first 3 breaths, breathe in and imagine your breath is traveling to any physical tension in your body, and then release this tension with the exhalation. For the second 3 breaths, inhale into any emotional tensions like sadness or anxiety. Just feel where you hold on to these things and then again, release them with each exhalation. The third 3 breaths, breathe into any mental tension. As you breathe, feel where you hold such things as nervousness, worries, or mental blockages, and again, release them with each exhalation. And for the final 3 breaths, we will release tensions on a spiritual level. And these can include any self-doubts that you may have or concerns that somehow you won't be doing this meditation correctly. What you'll experience today is all your own, and there's no right or wrong way to experience this practice. So now I invite you to make any adjustments that you might need so that you can remain for the next several minutes being still and not moving. And I invite you to think about an issue that is bothering you right now at this present moment. Is it shame or anger, fear or anxiety, sadness? It can also be some physical condition, injury or illness. Whatever it is, just think about it. Don't try to overthink or force anything. Just focus on the first thing that comes to you. This will be the best issue to focus on at the moment.
check in with your body. Breathe deeply. Scan your body and find the place where your issue resides. It could be a place of physical tension, or where a symptom is felt, or some other sensation like emptiness, or somewhere your awareness just automatically gravitates to. Either way, bring both your breath and awareness to that bodily region. Bringing your breath and attention to the area of your physical body where this issue resides. Breathing into that area and giving it your full attention. And now visualize what this issue looks like. Don't try to control it or overthink it again. Just watch it. Let it manifest and witness it. Just visualize the sensation as a living being and witness it facing you. If an inanimate object appears, imagine what it would look like if it were personified as some kind of living being. It could be in human form, or in the form of an animal, or it could be of a more mythic form with both human and animal characteristics. What color is this demon? What skin surface does it have? Is it smooth? Is it rough, scaly, hairy? Does it have feathers? What gender is the demon? How big or small is it? What is its character and or emotional state? Notice its eyes and the sounds it might be making. And then take a moment to try and notice something else about the demon that you haven't noticed before. And now say to the demon, please do not be afraid. Please come to me. I have what you most desire. And then ask, what is your name? And listen for its response. And then ask, please tell me what it is that you want from me. And again, listen for its response. And then ask, please tell me what it is that you need from me. And listen to what it tells you. And finally ask, how will you feel once you receive it? Now is the time of the white feast. Imagine yourself seated on the ground before the demon. Breathe deeply and begin to imagine that your body is dissolving into a sweet nectar from the top of your head to the surface upon which you're seated. This nectar is the quality of the feeling that the demon would have once its need was satisfied. So what color is the nectar? Is it a thick or runny fluid? It can even manifest as a smoke or mist. What other qualities do you notice? Does it flow into some kind of container? Does it flow along the ground toward the demon? Whatever manifests, just observe those qualities. And now, as the nectar manifests, begin to feed the demon to its complete satisfaction. Imagine the nectar entering the demon in any way that you wish. The demon might even bathe in it, or absorb it through its skin, or breathe it in. In whatever form this happens, just keep feeding and feeding the demon until complete satisfaction is reached. And if the demon seems insatiable, then try to imagine how it would look if it were completely satisfied. And once you are completely consumed, observe now how the demon begins to change its form. Is there a change in its color, its shape, or size? Does it shrivel away, leaving something behind? Does it change into an object of some kind? Does it change into another being? Just relax, observe, and honor this change. And once you see this new form, then allow yourself to merge with it. Bring it into yourself. It will be at this point that you will feel a physical or emotional shift taking place. Just let yourself be aware of this change in yourself, witness it, and honor it. And now is the time of the red feast of flesh and blood. I invite you to call now a second demon that represents a deeper level behind your issue. Again, call out, do not be afraid. Please come to me, I have what you most desire. And then watch for the demon to manifest. Again, just let it happen. Don't try to over-control it or think it. Just watch for it and observe it. What characteristics do you notice? Its color, its skin surface, its gender, its size. What character or emotional state is it displaying? Notice its eyes and what sounds it might be making. Then again, take a moment and try to notice something else about the demon that you haven't noticed before. And now, you will ask the same questions of this demon. What is your name? Please tell me what you want from me. Please tell me what you need from me. And finally ask, how will you feel once you receive it? And now breathe deeply and envision your own lifeless corpse laying at your feet, laying on the ground between you and the demon. And observe that your lifeless body has the qualities of the feeling that the demon would have once its needs were satisfied. So what color is your body? Does it seem heavy or light? What other qualities do you notice? And now observe that between your corpse and the demon is an altar made from a flat stone, supported by 3 human skulls. A curved and hooked chopping blade, or kartika, now appears in your hand. You then kneel down and use the blade to slice off the top of your head to fashion a kapala, or skull cup, into which you drain your blood. Using the blade, you now slice off your arms. And you slice off your legs. And you place your 4 limbs on each of the 4 sides of the altar. Your trunk is then placed in the center of the altar. And on the top of it, you place the skull cup filled with blood. Now watch your demon feed upon your body, your flesh, your blood, your skin, your fat, your organs, and bones. Watch it feed until it is completely satisfied. Whatever you may wish for, outer flesh, inner organs, skin, fat, and bones, we offer to the assemblies of all demons of appearance and existence. Eat, drink, be merry, and rejoice. If we are attached to our bodily forms and aggregates, we are weak. Leave nothing behind, you beings of appearance and existence. Please take it, eat of it completely. Free us from this samsaric body of self-clinging. May we be freed from dualistic appearances, karma, afflictions, and death. Lies the intention of the great mother of the Dharmakaya, the supreme and divine expanse. Be freed from death and destruction, of harm and harm doers in the realm of spirit. Look at the true vast equanimity of primordially pure awareness. And now that your flesh and blood has been consumed once again, observe how the demon changes its form. Is there a change in its color, its shape, its size? Does it change into an object of some kind? Does it change into another being? Just relax, witness, and honor these changes. And now, as you observe the new form, allow yourself again to merge with it, bring it into yourself. It will be at this point that you will again feel a physical or emotional shift. Just witness it, honor it, and welcome this change within yourself. And now is the time of the Black Feast. It is now time to call upon a third demon who represents an even deeper level of your issue. Once again, call out. Do not be afraid. Please come to me. I have what you most desire. And then watch for the third demon to manifest. Watch it. Observe it. Note its color, its skin surface, its gender, and its size. Notice its character or emotional state. Notice its eyes and what sounds it might be making. And once again, take a moment to notice something else about the demon you haven't noticed before. And now, again, ask the demon, what is your name? Please tell me what you want from me. Please tell me what you need from me. And finally ask, how will you feel once you receive it? And now imagine that you are picking up the leftover scraps and pieces from what was once your dismembered body, and you're placing them in your skull cup. With the mantra Om Ahum, those leftover pieces will change into a deep black colored nectar. Om Ahum. Om Ahum. Om Ahum. And now you hand the skull cup filled with blackened nectar to the demon and watch it being consumed completely. And now that all of you has been consumed, begin to observe how this demon changes its form. Is there a change in color, shape, or size? Does it change into an object of some kind, or does it change into another being? Just observe and again honor those changes that take place. And once again, when you see this new form, allow yourself to again merge with it. And again, be open to observing that at that point, there will be some physical or emotional shift. Welcome that change within yourself. Honor it. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 The jewel within the lotus. And now allow yourself to rest in the present state. Now that the transformed energy has merged with you, let yourself dissolve into a state of emptiness. The next 3 minutes, let your mind relax without creating any particular experience. Just rest without filling the space, not trying to make anything happen or rushing to finish. Just be in the present moment, not trying to do anything, just being. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. I invite you now to take a deep and clearing breath. Slowly bring yourself out of the meditation. Begin to become aware of your surroundings again, the sound of my voice, any other sounds in your personal space. Notice the sensation of your body, seated or lying where it is. Begin to slowly move your fingers and your toes, your hands and your feet, arms and legs. Slowly bring the palms of your hands together at your heart center and listen to our benediction. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Inhale and exhale. Slowly open your eyes. Take a moment to give gratitude to yourself for taking part in this practice. And namaste. Blessings always. Thank you so very much. And Jai Mata Di. So I hope that you enjoyed this evening's meditation. I hope that you will replay the recorded broadcast and do it again whenever you have need. If you have questions or comments, please feel free to email me at omcdevi@gmail.com. That's AUMCDEVI@gmail.com. Love to hear from you. And I look forward to you joining us on Tuesday for our continued tantric meditations. Also, in these next few days, just notice the subtle effects of this meditation. You might have some interesting dreams, maybe some flashes of insight. Maybe you'll find yourself handling a situation a little bit differently than you have before. But just notice those things and appreciate them. But again, thank you so very much. Jai Mata Di, and good night.